pretty easy to tell we're on a small river with a pretty good sized boat. I got a bunch of rocks here, great big boulders right there. But it's no secret that some of the best fishing exists on rivers, and rivers exist throughout the United States. Just because I'm a river rat doesn't mean I have to have a small boat. I happen to fish lakes and reservoirs a lot, and I have a pretty decent sized boat. I have a Verado 200 horsepower L4 behind me here. This is actually an 1875 Lund Pro V bass. I can still fish this comfortably on the river with a particular tool. You'll see that I have it outfitted on a hydraulic jack plate, which is basically a big chunk of aluminum on its own set of hydraulics mounted to the transom, and then the motor, as well as my shallow water anchors, is direct transom mount to it. And what I get by having a hydraulic jack plate is an additional 6 inches of vertical range with that motor. And that's totally separate from my power trim and tilt. So what I can do with that is maintain my prop and lower unit in a good optimal position for hole shots, getting up on plane, and just overall purchase with the water, versus getting the prop and the lower unit at a funky angle where I'm having a hard time pushing that boat forward. The hydraulic jack plate really helps me be efficient with that outboard on the river. When I come into a deeper hole where I can get on plane, I can drop that hydraulic jack plate all the way down and give it some gas to hole shot up. And then I simply lift that hydraulic jack plate up when I'm in shallow flats, and I can run pretty darn safely. Obviously you want to use some common sense, and we know the limitations on the river, but in general with a boat like this I can comfortably run in 3 feet of water. This particular boat has a draft of about 16 inches. When things get really low, yeah, I'll scale back to a smaller boat, but maybe you have one boat, you can get use out of a boat like this on the river and have all the creature comforts and the technology that you've come to use on every fishing outing. A big motor also has the benefit of speed, which on a river can be really valuable because there's a lot of dead stretches. As you go and fish and you lay down waypoints on known stretches, you might have a mile or two before the next known good fish holding spot. So I can cover ground quickly with a good sized motor. So when I can get away with it, yeah, I'm gonna put in a good sized boat on a river. I'm gonna run it safely using a hydraulic jack plate and some common sense.